streamed me? Have you streamed me? Have you streamed me? Have you streamed me? Hey guys. Oh boy. Here we go. We got somebody in here named Wow? Wow. So let's say hi to everybody. Wow, Elsha, the gamer one. Sorry, I was having a conversation. I gotta turn that off. I'll resume that later. Kazara, good to see you. Missed the early stream so you could catch this one. That's exactly why I did this. That's exactly why I did this. Because I knew there was going to be somebody who's like, I can't make it to the early one, so give me the later one. And then all the people in the earlier one was like, oh, I can't make the later one, so now you're here. Hey, Chris. Hey, Wraith. Hey, Emma. Hey, Emily. Hey, Chelsea. Chelsea's here for 2 streams. All right. Hey, Ace again. Hey, Nolan again. Hey, Silver Sky Dragon again. Oh, man. Hey, Candace. How's it going, guys? So, I'm doing a second, the second thing for everybody to say thanks for sending stuff. Got a couple things in the P.O. box, couple things in the mail, from Karen. We got something from Selena. We got something from Zoe. Got a nice letter from Zoe. And, yeah. I mean, I just wanted to have everybody here. I got something from my girlfriend, so I just wanted to say thanks to everybody. So even though I already went through everything on the first one, we're gonna go through them again real quick. Girlfriend was real nice. Got me some Switch games. No big deal. I played some Mario today. I don't want to brag about it, but it happened. Got some nice cards from Jane, a friend that I got to the pleasure of meeting through Amada. And then Selena sent me this guy, this pug card. Again, want to say thanks to Selena for the pug card. Free birthday, an ordinary pug card just wouldn't be right. Which I think is a delight. And Zoe sent me a nice letter, so I'm gonna write Zoe a letter back at some point, I think. And then I'm probably gonna write that letter on a piece of paper from this notebook from Karen that says, "What would Ness do?" Ness being my favorite Smash Brothers character. So what would Ness do? Probably write Zoe a letter back. Karen also sent me some comics. It's almost a full series now. There was a couple that arrived yesterday, numbers 3 and 4. Part 2 arrived today, so I think part 1 is arriving tomorrow. I'm gonna read those comics. So, Chelsea says, I missed your stream from Monday. Today is Monday. How was your birthday yesterday, and how does it feel to be 36? It feels alright, Chris. You know, I can't complain. I'm moderately healthy. We had a good day yesterday. I ate some good food. I just ate a piece of ice cream cake right now, and it was real good. And that's gonna be part of my dinner. God damn it, I'm a healthy person. Got to pet some cows. Got to pet some chickens at the Gentle Farm in Santa Clarita. So that was nice. Man, if you ever get a chance to go and just like hug a cow, you should. They're good at that. They're good at being real nice, and they like getting hugs. I think they at least don't argue with you too much about it. They just kind of lean into it, and that's nice. Got to pet some goats, and like a sheep or 2, and there's a little baby pig. Didn't get to pet the pig, but I got to pet the big pigs. There's 2 big pigs. They're not, I'm going to tell you something about pigs. Not that great for petting. They kind of are real rough, real coarse, but still pretty cute. They're just big animals. You can just kind of grab them. Kind of just you put a palm on them and go and it's nice. All right. Happy late birthday, says okay. I love that card. Valkyrie Pug, happy belated birthday. Today's my half birthday, if that's anything. Well, Kazara, happy congratulations for half birthday. Welcome back, Elsha. means, oh, my Loki. Yeah. Her birthday was last week on Avengers Endgame premiere. Oh, well, happy birthday, Karen. I didn't realize. Oh, boy. I should have gotten Karen something. She got me something. I should have gotten her something. We'll work on it. Hey, Ibito. Good to see you. I want to bust Screams and Marvel. Hi. Want to bust out my Haagen-Dazs chocolate mint ice cream. Well, I can't. I don't approve of mint, as I stated yesterday on the mini stream. I want a pet cow. They're gentle giants. Yeah. If you ever get the chance, pet a baby goat, like near newborn. They're so soft. Ooh. Challenge accepted. I will do that. Do you like Hermione or Draco Malfoy? Let's say Hermione, because she's not a bad guy. Mom wanted a pig as a pet. Start as a baby one. Yeah, that'll be real cute, because I'm going to tell you something. Those little baby pigs, they're real small, and they go wah, 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 because they're so tiny. Hi, Peyton. Hi, Loki Muffin. Just wanted to say hi. Happy late birthday. Drove a little over 1,900 miles since Friday. Had to work today. About to pass out. Well, go to bed, Candace. Goddamn. Seems like every time I talk to you, you're just running out of time and energy. So the Nerdbot Anime Con. Did your vocal cords hurt after all that singing? Screams and Marvel, it wasn't so bad. I don't know how to sing, so whenever I perform, I push too hard, and it takes a couple days to get back to where I was, but Nerdbot, Anime Pasadena wasn't so bad. Speaking of Nerdbot Con, which I almost just said, Nerdbot Con, which is happening in September, is changing its name to Nerd Expo, so keep that in mind when September rolls around. Not a huge fan of mint either. It makes me feel like I'm brushing my teeth, and I don't want to eat, and I don't want to swallow anything that tastes like teeth brushing, because then ugh. They also squeal are sort of moody. Yeah, but they're just little pigs, so don't worry about it. Have I heard of Nintendo Switch? I was just playing my Nintendo Switch, Peyton. So, yes, I have heard it. Ips Nico-chan. Hi there. Before I begin, let me say my PSA. No Endgame spoilers. What do you think of Endgame making box office history $1.2 billion? Yes. So, Chris, let's let that go for everybody. We're not talking about Endgame on this broadcast. We're not. I don't even really want to encourage you guys to be like, I enjoyed it or not. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to mention it. I just want to leave it alone. Everyone will see it in their own time. We don't have to be on this. This broadcast isn't about being the latest movie news, so there's no real reason to even bring it up. That includes TV shows or anything pop culture related that could affect someone's experience of something. So if you want to talk about a television show, just go to a different thing where people like to talk about that stuff. And if you want to talk about a movie, same. But we don't need to do that. We can talk about more hypothetical stuff here. That being said, I'm very happy it made so much money. I think it's great. Superhero movies are becoming such a huge phenomenon that they can be the highest grossing movie ever. I made the entire Ragnarok Thor costume in 6 days for the Endgame release. Well, great, Kazara. I think that's awesome. I'd love to see pictures of it. Elsha says, I'm very like this moment to meet you, Loki. Well, maybe one day we'll cross paths. I think that's the sentiment that's being expressed there. My best friend left to go back to Japan late last year. She's coming back next week. I'm so happy we're going to see Endgame again. Cool, Loki Muffin. Yeah, do that. That'd be cool, hanging out with your friend who was in Japan. It takes 12 to 16 weeks for movies to go from theaters to DVDs. Food for thought. Yeah, and I mean, even without it being, like, we don't need a benchmark to tell us, like, here's when it's okay to talk about something. Because really, we can be talking to people privately about it. Like, you can just call your friends on the phone on a private conversation and say, like, I saw the movie, you saw the movie, let's talk about it. And it can be just as fulfilling rather than getting online and being like, let's get 150 people posting publicly about what they thought about this movie that some people haven't seen yet, and then they're going to get ruined for them. Like, just don't bother. Just let everyone see it the way you saw it, which is without the onus of certain elements being brought to their attention. Good news, I can play games like Borderlands again. My friends over the past few months secretly built me a PC. Oh, that's cool, Wraith. They're the best friends ever. That does sound like real best friend material. I'm so happy that you can play Borderlands again. That's amazing. You got to keep those friends around. Whatever comes in the future between you and them, just make sure you don't let it harm that friendship, because if they built you a PC, that's a relationship right there. I'd love to attend Florida SuperCon. You should, Chelsea. Save up some money. Get over there. Kazara, is it cool if I tweet you a photo of my Ragnarok Thor and my friend is Loki? Not good with internet culture. Yeah, it's cool with me, Kazara. I mean, I'd love to see it. Gamer, yeah, no spoilers. Agreed. How is PGC? She's good. She's out in the window right now. Let me see. So she's right. You can see my air conditioning unit that I'm trying to sell. Right there. Here she is. Yeah, don't mind the fact that my place is a dump. So, there's PGC. She's sitting in the window, catching a little bit of the scents and sounds of the outside world. Feeling the breeze. That's where PGC is. It's one of her favorite little spots. La 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 la. How's PGC? That's awesome. On a Dark Phoenix, super excited for yeah, I gotta tell you, Chelsea, I'm not that excited for Dark Phoenix. I feel like we already got our Dark Phoenix movie and it was fine. Not really though. That was the third X-Men movie and it sucked. Godzilla, like whatever, I'll see it. I don't care about Godzilla all that much. My math teacher was threatening us with endgame spoilers if we didn't be quiet and do our work. That's not good. Screams in Marvel. That's not a very good teacherly thing to do. Nothing brings out my inner fangirl than a big giant lizard. Agreed. Did someone mention Godzilla? Someone did mention that. Wow, it's early for you. I did, Wraith. Godzilla, King of Monsters. Yay. So, that last Godzilla movie, did I get to work on that? It was at least worked on while I was working for the company that was working on it. I don't think I got to actually do much on it. But I think I might have. I was there for it. Godzilla, I didn't love it. And yeah, I'm wearing my Smash Brothers hoodie. I love this hoodie. I wear it all the time. Pumped for that movie ever since I saw the copyrights for the Godzilla monsters and credits for Skull Island. Yeah. I mean, Skull Island was cool, but this Godzilla actually branches off of the movie that had the Quicksilver guy in it, right? Is that right? I think it is. Smash Brothers hoodie. Tom Hiddleston was in the Kong movie. Did good in that film. I actually did like Skull Island. That was really cool. That reminds me, I need to buy a weekend ticket to attend this year's SuperCon. Get on it, Chris. Seems like you had fun last time. You were pretty excited about the lead up for that, and then you finally got to go, and I'm happy about that. So, yeah, what else are we going to talk about? Got some other stuff coming up this year. We're almost halfway done with this broadcast. Oh my god. Gonna go. Bye, Screams and Marvel. We'll see you soon. I got an email from Izzy for you all that remember Izzy. Izzy's still at the police academy, and I guess she had meant for her sister to send something, so we might be doing a mailbox broadcast at some time in the near future. What else is going on? I'm gonna be doing my final Season 1 episode of Dimension Dorks on Wednesday. So, anyone who's been watching or whatever for Dimension Dorks, we're going to do one more episode, and then we're going to take a little break before Season 2. Did I ever put up that last episode? I don't know if I did. I think about that. I don't think I did. I'll do that tomorrow. But tomorrow night, I'm actually going to be on a different role-playing broadcast on Scabby Rooster, twitch.tv/Scabby Rooster. I'm going to be on what's called Blank Slate. It's Ryan Omega's role RP broadcast where it's like live action role play, but not as much with combat. Where he's invented this entire sort of. It was a murder mystery the first season, and the second season is going to be more of a political intrigue, I think. And I am a figure in that. I'm going to be playing the Minister of Petra. And if you don't know what the Minister of Petra is, I'm with you, because we don't get told that much about our characters, and we kind of just wing it as we go along. So if you're in for some really dramatic dialogue tomorrow night, it's at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on twitch.tv/GabbyRooster. Tune in for Blank Slate, and you might see me. That'd be cool. I'm gonna go by. Okay, in the holidays, me and my sister went to Armageddon. We met Nicholas Hoult from the X-Men. Oh, I don't know what about that. That one is. Who is Nicholas Hoult? Niklaus Hoult. Is he the Beast or something? I've seen Skull Island somewhere between 100 and 200 times. I'm surprised our cable company wasn't concerned. I don't know about 100 and 200 times, Wraith. I don't know about that. I love that movie as well. I know how to use Twitter. Great. Sorry, I just saw your earlier greeting. Cool. I love Intrigue LARP. Yeah, I mean, it's there's a big cast, so I can't guarantee, you're gonna be seeing a lot of anyone. It seems like there's gonna be kind of a lot of scenes happening, introducing like maybe a few dozen characters over the course of 3 hours. So check it out, and if you like it, then cool, you got something else to watch. I try to watch at some point, although Wednesday nights are choreo practice, so not usually live. That's fine, Ace. Yeah, I mean, they're all up on YouTube under Dimension Dorks. Also planning to go back to New York for a vacation and attending NYCC again, so I can meet up with my cosplaying friends that I made thanks to social media. Yeah, Chris, get up there. If you got the money for it, just don't go broke going to cons. That's not a good look. Loki's the best character. Sure. LARP is way too much fun. If you've never LARPed, you've got to do it at least once. I'll be honest, Kazar, I don't love LARPing. I like role-playing tabletop games where you can kind of get into the character or whatever, and you can still do the character. But the live action stuff where you actually have to stay on your feet and move around and like get into sword fights and stuff, I simply just don't know about that. It seems like a lot of energy. I always wondered what cinematic Venom and Loki met up if Disney bought Sony. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Loki would have much use for Venom, and he'd probably end up disappearing very quickly into that interaction. Do you follow a script on Blank Slate, or is it improvised? It's completely improvised. It's total dramatic improv. And it's so improv that we don't even really have character motivations. He tells everyone generally where they're from and what they do, but you just make you make the decisions about what they say and how they act on a whim. So it's brand new to me, but it was fun. We did a rehearsal, and it was a lot of fun. We got some fun times in. Holt played Beast, and he's also Nux from Mad Max Fury Road. Oh, okay, yeah, I know that guy. My cat is named Loki. I love Loki. Well, that's great, Anthony. There's a lot of pets named Loki. Cats, dogs, gerbils, hamsters, all that stuff. A lot of pets named Loki. Autocorrect spelled his name wrong. I see. I want to see Detective Pikachu, also Pokemon in that. I would like to see Detective Pikachu as well. I'm not crazy about the Ryan Reynolds thing. I'd rather Pikachu just said Pikachu and was expressive, but it's gonna happen. Do you have any weird interests? Personally, I'm obsessed with rats and small rodents. I'm interested in a lot of stuff. I usually get interested in people's weird interests. I don't know. Like, I really like hearing people talk about how they make stuff or how they get through their day at a day job. Like, engineers, I love hearing them talk about how they, like, solve problems. I've been getting into, on Instagram, just watching not science but engineering videos where it's like just really simple machines that they show running and working. different metalworking things, people welding and like kind of getting into a craft. But other than that, like I'm not a real diligent student of anything. So like even Smash Brothers, I love playing Smash Brothers, but every like high tier Smash Brothers player knows all the lingo, and I don't have any interest in like knowing the different combo names for every Smash Brothers character, the meta, like any meta game tier list bullshit I don't care about. So, you know, I have a lot of weird interests, but all of them are kind of fleeting and passing. Other than that, I like D&D. That's an interest. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm serious about Skull Island. Came on one of the movie channels, and I had it downloaded, and I watched it over and over again over the course of like 3 months. Wraith, go on, watch a different movie. Go watch Citizen Kane or something. I've never watched Citizen Kane. You shouldn't worry about it. Oh, cool. Maybe Kazara and Chris can actually meet at New York Comic Con. Super late because I have been feeding my baby bird. Oh, Snooklin. What kind of little bird is that? Not a little fucking bluebird, is it? That'd be pretty cute. Hey, Hillary Clinton. Oh, man. I bet you're going to be a lot of fun to have in the chat today. You seem like you're a real live wire, so we'll be awaiting your responses with bated breath for sure, Hillary Clinton. Whew, that's not a charged subject matter right off the bat. Here we go. It's a Hillary Clinton LARP. Everyone has their own preference, but I personally love LARPing, except when stupid people like to do combat. I like intrigue, not combat. Yeah, I mean, I could see the appeal in sort of getting more into the actual improv of it rather than the combat. I don't understand why people are like, I'm gonna go out into a field with a foam sword, and we're just gonna beat the shit out of each other, and whoever ends up holding less arms and legs behind their back by the end of a battle is the winner. Where it's like, but you're having a sword fight, and it's understood that like if I hit your arm, you lose an arm. But then it's also understood that if I, a person who lost my arm, I keep fighting. Like I just throw my sword into my other hand, and then I hop around on one foot with one arm behind my back, and I'm like, I'm still alive, and I'm not like on the ground bleeding out like a real person would, because it's LARP, and I can get away with like being this weird superhuman machine that will keep operating when you cut an entire arm off. Like, that's ridiculous. Can't wait for Detective Pikachu, although Pikachu I can see is Pikapool. Yeah, I mean Silver Sky Dragon, I don't know if I really want that much interaction or adult perspective from Pikachu. I kind of want Pikachu to be a little naive. It seems that's what the appeal of Pikachu originally was. Rocket Man and Godzilla are on the same day. Rocket Man. Oh, that's the Elton John one. Yeah. I didn't see the Queen one, so I probably won't see the Elton John one either. Silver Sky Dragon has welded. Well, that's more welding than I've done. Yeah, Anthony, if you want to send some fan mail, the P.O. Box address is in the description below. Just open up that, it says show more underneath the description of the video, and you can find the P.O. Box there. 291731. LARPing sounds like something perverted and dirty. Yeah, you're thinking of a certain other type of roleplay, Chris. This is more of a game, it's more like a play meets a board game, and that's about it. But yeah, if you want to think about LARPing that way, that's a different thing. ThorTV and you like a brother, sure, yeah, why not? Monty Python Holy Grail. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Exactly, Kazara. Like, that's not how a human being acts when they get their arm or leg cut off. They drop to the ground, and they start dying. They start dying unless someone tourniquets them immediately. The Queen movie was awesome. He could be his clone, no joke. Rocket Man, I mean. Yeah, it seems like they're doing a great job sort of replicating these 70s rock icons in the movies, so I'm all for it. I just don't really want to sit down and spend 2 hours plus watching it. There's so many things to watch that many of them speak to me more so than a band or a musician that I barely listened to, like Queen or Elton John. I like both of their music when it comes on at a bar or restaurant or something. I'm happy to hear it, but not enough to spend 3 hours listening to it or watching it on a screen. So how Loki, a guy named Wow on here. Oh boy, can't tell that hysteria will ensue. Yeah, Chris, we've only got 4 more minutes to ensue the hysteria, so I think Hillary's doing us pretty good. We don't have any errant emails, nor do we have any deplorables causing any emboldened problems here, so we're good. We're good. So far, so good. As long as in the next 4 minutes we don't erupt into chaos, we're fine. Half expected David Bowie biopic to happen. Yeah, I think that could probably come about in the next couple of years. Baby Bird is a Robin, and you can just say, you should call me Nikki. My name is kind of weird to say. Snooklin. I like Snooklin. I don't want to call you Nikki. And besides, Snooklin is written right in front of me. Saturday, I got to teach kids how to be a Jedi and cosplay. That's really cool. It's nice having some tutelage to do with the kids. I'm sure they enjoyed that. It's always fun to get your hands on a lightsaber and swing it around and hopefully not hurt anybody. Lego puzzle. It has been a long time. Welcome back. We missed you. Speaking of people we've missed, like I said, we might be hearing from Izzy soon, but we can only hope. In the meantime, I do encourage everyone, as we're getting closer to wrapping this thing up, we need a very accurate actor for David Bowie. I'm wearing 80s, 70s style. So how does it feel to finally meet the guy who knows Ben Affleck? Oh, man. Ben Affleck was cool. It took forever to get his attention, but I'm glad he finally made a little time to say hi at the Purple Carpet premiere. Is this the first time we're getting to talk since then? I guess it is. Yeah, so, yeah, Purple Carpet was very crowded, very chaotic, but we had fun. You got the best parts of it on the videos that I posted. I'm afraid they go off kind of fence on about that. Makes so dang happy how elaborate it is. Hey, Aiden. Thanks, I appreciate that a bunch. It was custom made. I didn't make any of the costume, and the parts that I did make are not really worth note. So, yeah, I mean, Aiden, just collaborate with other artists. That's what I'd suggest if you want to make your cosplays better. Get other people who are more experienced involved and learn from them. That's about the best you can do. So, like I said, tomorrow night, tune into twitch.tv/ScabbyRooster. See me on Blank Slate. I will be playing the Minister of Petra. Night after that, I will be doing the episode 13 season finale of Dimension Dorks. That's on twitch.tv/NerdBotMedia. Check that one out. And, of course, we're here every Monday. Sometimes earlier, sometimes later. We'll see. But if I get something in the mail in the middle of the week, I might actually do a broadcast between this Monday and that one. We'll see how it goes. You put it together, even if you still put it together, even if you didn't make it. You know what, though? Like, I want them to get the credit. I just don't want to have to spend all the time listing it verbally. It's okay. No one should judge you for it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entering any contests with it, so I'm not really worried about being judged. Thanks for doing the stream. So glad I could make it. Agreed, Kazara. And thanks for coming by, Snooklin. If you can't sew, buy or support someone. I actually have a sewing machine, and I need to start using it. Maybe that'll be this next kind of stupid thing I try to pick up. All right, guys, but we're going to call it a night. Thank you for everyone coming to this mini broadcast. We will see you next week on the regular size broadcast that happens probably 2 hours earlier, maybe around 4 or 4:30. But in the meantime, everybody be good to each other. And I will talk to you again soon. Miss you. Love you. Bye. I'm a rocket man. It'll gonna be here all time.